Dobe and Mohammed command troops. Somalia's Information Minister Daud Awes told newsmen that the matter was in the hands of the judiciary, which was tasked with enforcing laws through its rulings and judgments. Offshore hackers stole 62 billion Ugandan shillings from Uganda's central bank, the state-owned No Vision newspaper reported on Thursday. The hackers, identifying themselves as Waste, reportedly accessed the Bank of Uganda's IT systems and illicitly transferred the funds earlier this month. The hacking group, based in Southeast Asia, sent part of the stolen money to Japan, No Vision said, citing unnamed sources at the bank. Bank of Uganda did not respond to newsman's request for comment on the matter. The Ugandan police also did not respond to a request for comments. No Vision said the central bank had successfully recovered over half of the money from the hackers in response to the cyber attack. President Yoweri Museveni has ordered an investigation, it said. Separately, Uganda's biggest independent newspaper, Daily Monitor, reported that the thefts may have involved collusion by insiders. Cyber thefts from banks and other financial service providers, including telecom firms, have occurred many times in Uganda. However, police officials have said that several of President-elect Donald Trump's cabinet and administration picks were targeted with threats and swatting. A spokesperson for the transition team said on Wednesday the threats were made on tonight and Wednesday morning, and law enforcement acted quickly to ensure the safety of those targeted. Spokesperson Caroline Lavitt said in a statement. Alice Stefanik, a Republican. This morning, a police officer arrived at her home where 7 children were still sleeping. The officer notified my wife and I that they had received a credible pipe bomb threat next. An FBI spokesperson said the Bureau is aware of numerous bomb threats and swatting incidents targeting incoming administration nominees and appointees, and is working with its law enforcement partners. Swatting is the filing of false reports to police to induce a potentially heavy armed response by officers at someone's home. Law enforcement experts see it as a form of intimidation or harassment that is increasingly being used to target prominent figures. Sean Diddy Combs will remain in jail ahead of his May 5th, 2025 trial on sex trafficking charges after a U.S. judge denied his bid on Wednesday to be released on $50 million bail from the Brooklyn jail where the music mogul has been held for 10 weeks. U.S. District Judge Arun Subramanian announced the decision in a written order after hearing arguments during a 2-hour hearing on November 22 in Manhattan Federal Court. His arrest, with multiple judges citing a risk he might tamper with witnesses. The rapper and producer pleaded a controversial position on Venezuela during a press conference on Wednesday, saying his country must respect diplomatic relationships in place and breaking precedent for recent leaders of the small South American nation. Ossie, who takes office in March following his November 24th victory for the center-left, said he would decide in the moment whether to invite Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro to his inauguration, who has become increasingly isolated in the region. Following a disputed July election, relationships are between states, not between presidents, during a press conference. We'll have to see, there's still time. Hopefully everything will come together so that all countries will be invited to the inauguration. Uruguay's current president, Luis Lacalle Pou, has repeatedly criticized what he described as the authoritarian regime in Venezuela, most recently at the United Nations General Assembly in September. Uruguay, however, still maintains diplomatic relations with Venezuela. Following the contested July election results, Caracas decided inviting Maduro to his inauguration if he eventually won. Committee in Brazil's lower chamber of Congress approved a bill on Wednesday that would ban abortion in Brazil, where conservatives have a majority, voted 35-15 to approve a proposal for a constitutional amendment to establish that the inviolability of the right of life applies from the moment of conception. Children will enjoy the right to life. The proposed